Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope I'm recording this for YouTube channel, or it might just go on my Instagram account. Even if that happens, I'm just quite okay with it. So what are we discussing today is the ways to engage your children during summer breaks. I believe the summer breaks would have started at your place. It has started where we are right now. So my kids' summer break started just today. Today is the day one, and I can't begin to tell you how amazing the day one went. I mean, it's still going on, but it was just so interesting that I decided that I'm going to make a video about it. And it was so interesting that I decided that I'm going to record a video about it. And you guys might be interested as well. The background sound that you hear, it's all natural. It's coming from my home, and yes, it's natural. So I do have my kids hanging around. So we have a pretty good scene going on at home at the moment, and we have spent about like a lot of time since morning. Summer breaks must be starting for your kids as well. I mean, there are many places, especially back in India. It begins in the month of it begins. Yeah, you're right about that. So I'm sure the summer breaks must have started at where you are for your children.
Summer breaks.
Yeah, summer breaks. So if such is the case, then probably you guys are. So I want to keep it short. I just want to share a few ideas, the ways I'm planning to kind of, hopefully, if everything goes well, then these ideas might work each and every single day. Might work. I'm just going to be realistic with you guys. कि हर idea, हर तरीके की thoughts, especially when you're planning it around the children, it cannot be the same every single day, and you have to be very realistic, and that's very important thing that you keep that in mind. So जब मैं बोलना चाह रही हूँ कि you have to be realistic, I wanted to tell you guys that even if you plan something for a particular day and it doesn't work out and the kids get fussy or you get tired at the end of the day, because that's very likely going to happen. So remember that you can always take a break from what you're doing already. Take a break and give them some kind of screen time. I believe like screen time is possible. That's one of the ways you can keep them engaged. So the main idea behind creating this video is because I wanted to discuss with you guys that it's not really important for them to join summer camps. Not that I'm completely negating the idea of summer camps. No, that's not happening. So you can obviously put them up with some kind of summer camps where there are a lot of learnings involved. But my children, well, if you don't know their age group, they are between the age group of 3 to 6. And eyes in the background. So they're in the age group of 3 to 6, and I believe that it's just that it's not difficult to engage them. You have to just and it's definitely not difficult. Like, I'm going to keep some kind of screenshots, some small snapshots. You can see it in the video itself that how I have been spending the whole day with them. We are close to, what time is it right now? It's 12:30, and how their day went from the morning to 12:30, you will get an idea about it. So just like any other parent, there are goals which I am keeping in mind. There are certain goals which, Anaya, that camera will fall down, please be careful. So okay, so there are certain goals which I wanted to meet. I mean, when I start using the word goals, I'm sure you guys must be like, goals? Is this some kind of project you're talking about? Yes, it's a project in itself when you have your kids at home and you want to make sure that it's a great learning they're having fun. So my whole perspective of summer breaks with children is that they should enjoy. The idea of summer breaks for anyone or any parent or even kids should be that this is the time where you get to spend more time, life at home. This is the time where, this is the exact time. Beta, मैं देखूं video चल रही है कि नहीं, पता चला बंद हो गई होगी. Oh, it's still going on. So it was very important for me that I kept in mind that my kids are going to enjoy during the summer breaks, because it just happens during the summer, and this is the time. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm not enrolling them with any kind of summer camps, which becomes more of a headache for me and less of a learning experience for them. So the first thing, so this particular video is meant for the people who have not put up their kids for summer camps or any kind of professional engagement, those kind of engagement, which or STEM engagement, whatever you want to give it a name. I'm not saying that this is because this video you might be interested. So any parents who are still wondering that they haven't got their kids enrolled for summer breaks, to some kind of camps, then don't be worried. You can definitely figure it out. I'm sure some of the camps are still taking requests. If that's what you are looking forward to, you want them to be enrolled to some kind of camps because your work schedule doesn't allow to have your kids around all the time. So my husband is still working from home. He's on the level 2 of this house. We are in a townhouse setting, and if we can make it work. I'm sure you can. So yes, I'm just being over optimistic because this is just day one. I know, please, that will fall down. This is just day one. So I know for a fact that I have done this last year and the last few years because of pandemic. So I'm pretty sure that I can make it work this year as well. So there are few things which I want to discuss with you guys, because you've not, first of all, that you've not got them enrolled to the summer camps, and this is why I'm creating this video for you guys. So there are few things which I do want to meet at the end of the day, and that is where if those things are fulfilled, then I'm pretty happy as a mom, that, or even my husband will be happy as a dad, that our kids have been.
And also me.
You will also be happy. My kids will be happy that they are getting to spend this time at home. So what are the kind of things? Shh, Naya. So what are the kind of things that I'm planning to do? You will see it in the video, like how this particular day went ahead. We've spent quite a good amount of time, and I still have a lot of things planned for the day. So I will be creating some videos, more videos, and if you want, you are interested in those kind of ideas, then please let me know. I will share that with you guys. So for today, know. So for today, the day one, what we did, and this is how I planned. So what are the most important things which I am planning to achieve? What are the objectives which I'm planning to meet by the end of the day, or by the end of the summer breaks, is what you're going to see. Yeah, it's okay. It's what you're going to see in this video. The first most important thing is that my kids eat well. So generally when they have a schedule going on with the school, it just so happens that they're in a racy situation, and so you are as a parent, they're not able to eat well. They're skipping some of their meals sometimes, and sometimes it's just not an enjoyment around the food. So I want to make sure, I'm a parent, and I want to make sure, and I'm a firm believer in good health, and good nutrition plays a very important role in your overall development. So I make sure that they are getting to spend more time with the food, enjoy the food, enjoy the whole process, whole process of eating. So you'll see it in the video how we are able to achieve it on day one. So that's most important thing, that health and nutrition, which have been kind of getting a backseat during their normal school days, are not getting a backseat. They are being enjoyed the way they should have been. So that's one thing, the most important thing. I'm sure as a parent, as a caregiver, you also get worried about your kids' eating habits. Because, and I know that will fall, the camera will fall. So that's
also come.
Yeah, you're coming already in the video. Make sure that they are getting enough time, and a good amount of time with their food.
Dropping the camera.
Yes, you are. Second most important thing is, which I wanted to make sure that I'm able to achieve, or I'm trying to make sure that I'm able to achieve during this summer break, is that working on the behavior aspect. Behavior is one of the things that kids learn in their school setting differently, and they learn differently at home setting. But you want to make sure that there's a fine balance between the two settings, so that they're not getting confused. Every children is confused. Even as grown-ups, we are sometimes confused about the behavior aspect, if we are going well, if this is good or not. So I want to make sure that they're getting a better understanding of that, because that creates a lot of confusion and a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of developmental challenges with the children, especially because you don't understand what to speak, where to speak, and a lot of other things. Can you please take this outside and play? Can you please do that? So behavior is one of the things that so when I say behavior, I'm not strategic. I'm not planning on being like a really firm parent or anything like that, especially working on the gentle aspect of the behavior, because when they go to school, again, just like health and nutrition take a backseat sometimes, in the same manner, sometimes spending the good quality time, or spending the quality time, or the quality bonding time with the children takes the backseat, especially during the first hours of the bless you, Naya, especially during those hours of the day when you are getting them ready for the school, or bringing them back to the school, and you're working, you're doing your own work. Sometimes they do take a backseat, and for that reason they get fussy, and they feel like they are not they're not getting enough attention. So that is second most important thing, that they feel that they are being attending. This is the time when they get to spend more time with you. You're getting to spend a quality bonding time with the children, and that they are learning that why on those days when you were not able to address to their issues or problems, or just give more communication time to them, this is the time when you can, because this is your break going on. So you have you're just working on that camaraderie, and you're just enjoying the time with the children. So that is the second most important thing. I hope my voice is clear. I don't have the camera right now. So that's the second most important thing which I'm trying to, second most important aspect which I'm trying to work on and I'm trying to improve and I'm trying to achieve is that we're working on a good behavior, a good communication behavior, extremely important. Third most important thing is having fun. Like I should have actually mentioned it as number one, but to me, as a parent, I'm the kind of parent who usually keep working on the fun aspect of their children because it's the beginning few years of their life. This is the time that they will remember the most because I remember that time for a fact that I got to learn so many things which I have completely stopped working on now. So I think it's very important that they're getting a fun engagement. That's extremely important. So when I say fun engagement, that can mean a lot of things to every parent. In my case, how the day one went, I'm going to give you will see it in the video, like how the fun aspect has been unrolling for my children. Like it started in the beginning of the day, and I'm sure I'm ready to continue it in the evening because it's a little bit sunny outside, so we have to take a break from that. So fun aspect for me includes both things, outdoor time and quality indoor time. So outdoor time, you will see it in the video with you, and hopefully I'm able to record the indoor time as well with them. If such a case happens, then you will see it in the video. So that's third most important thing. Fourth most important thing, and you cannot reject it, you cannot ignore that, is good amount of sleep. When on a regular school day basis, like my kids are still small. My son used to go to elementary school for transitional kindergarten program, which is just almost like a preschool setting. So it was just like a 3 hours program. But on some days, like Wednesday of the week, he used to wake up really early at 8 a.m. He used to wake up very, very early because the school timings are from 8:10, or they used to be from 8:10 to 11:35. So he used to wake up very early. So for that reason, that kind of schedule which happens different than the other days, his sleep used to get disturbed, but he was pretty fine with it. So I would say that a good amount of sleep is very important because this is the time when they are going to have that amazing routine, eat well, sleep well, play well, and hopefully mess well without any fuss from the parents. Yeah. Let me record.
Okay.
Yes.
Last interrupting me.
Don't interrupt, Anaya. So that's a fourth most important thing. The fifth, I hope this covers it all. If I come across anything else, then probably I'm going to speak about it or write about it in the video because I can't make this video way too long. I want you guys to give me inputs that what would you like to see in this video, or how do you want me to kind of continue with this video if you guys have any suggestions. Otherwise, I'll take my natural course with it. The fifth and the foremost important, and the fifth and the other most important part is that they are learning something new. I want to really I really want to do that they get a chance to learn something new over these summer breaks, because I believe like they have their own schedule going on in the school. There are certain things which I make my kids learn from my own side, from my own personal side, because I love to teach children. Kids, my mom was a teacher. My mom was a teacher before she retired. So it is she was a lecturer. My mom and my father, they both were lecturers before they retired. And I think it's kind of because of the way they used to be around us, it's kind of instilled in me that I love the whole process of teaching as well. So I try to make sure that
interrupting me.
Go. You're also interrupting me right now. Go, please. Just for 5 minutes. That's the most important thing that I want to do. So this is another more important thing which I want to work on, especially on these summer breaks, is that they get to learn something new, something which I can teach them, something which they will remember, and something that they can work on themselves. So the way I do it, the way I teach them something new, I'm going to prepare a new video about it if you guys are interested, that how I introduce some fun sort of learning, something which is more in the direction of a skill development. Like, I know what Ayan loves, and I have started with him, and he's starting to enjoy it. And I'm quite confident that he is actually going to expand on that skill, because from the kind of feedback I received from his elementary school teacher, by the end of the year, it was the end of his school year yesterday, so I received a very good feedback on him regarding that particular skill, which is what I am developing on my son. Like, he picked it up, so I just introduced it to few skills. He just started to pick it up naturally. Is drawing, his art, the way he draws the things, the way he draws structures, the way he imagines, and the way he gets creative around his drawing. So that is one of the skills which I'm working on with him. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I introduce those skills to them, how you can introduce just let me know in the comment section. I will be very happy to discuss that with you. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. It was something which I wanted to create because I heard it from many of my friends. They were just like they were quite confused before the beginning of the summer break, that should they be putting up their children for summer classes or not. I can tell you like this. So if you are a mom or dad, a caregiver, or even a teacher, an assistant teacher, or anyone who's like a coach around the children, little kids, then this is the kind of this video will help you to guide you to find creative ways, to find just interesting and simple ways, just simple ways. It doesn't have to be creative all the time. To find some really interesting ways to engage kids, keep them happy, keep them smiling all throughout, because that is what we want to achieve at the end of the day. Everybody's happy, you are happy, and the kids are happy. Hopefully you did like this video. If such is the case, then hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it. I will be very happy to create more videos like that for you. And for the look of the day, because I do that a lot on my YouTube channel or the channel, this is what I'm wearing for today. I hope the camera captures it well. I'm wearing an Indian sari which I've worn after a very long time. So this is my look of the day, guys. I just out of the blue decided to wear blue a sari today. And if you did like the video, don't forget to subscribe. That's extremely important.